In the mid-20th century, long-distance phone calls had to be connected by telephone operators. Operators could listen to any conversation that came through the wires, however private the topic, such as an apparent murder confession that turned into key evidence in Clark versus State. After Charles Clark's wife, Laverne, divorced him, someone shot and killed her in her bed with a Colt .38 Special. At trial, the prosecution assembled several pieces of evidence indicating that Clark had done the deed. Clark had purchased a .38 Special a few months earlier. Clark's employee testified that he and Clark had driven to Laverne's house in the night and that he'd waited in the car while Clark went inside wearing two pistols. The employee said he heard a noise like a shot from the house. Laverne's daughter testified that Clark had come into her bedroom with a pistol in his hand. He asked her to persuade her mother to come back to him. Marjorie Bartz, a telephone operator, testified that she'd placed a call from Clark to his lawyer in Dallas, Jimmy Martin, in the wee hours. She recognized Clark's voice from previous phone calls. She listened to his entire conversation, in which he said, quote, "I killed her." Martin told him to get rid of the weapon and not talk to anyone. At trial, Clark objected to the introduction of Bartz's testimony on the ground that the conversation in question was protected by attorney-client privilege. The trial court allowed the testimony. Clark was convicted of homicide and sentenced to death. He appealed to the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals.